What is up, my fellow artists and thespians? But seriously, how you guys doing? This is Ian once again coming to you about what I'm up to. Today, it's all about children's book. In particular, the one I'm creating. I want to show you what I'm up to so far. As you can see here is the cover. It's nothing glorious, it's nothing fancy, and granted, it has no text. That's because I've written the book. Um, I'm gonna have it in two versions. The demo book will have text and everything, and just the illustration. And when I send it to the publishers, they're the ones gonna decide on the font and, well, the aesthetics of the how the lettering is gonna fit against the print. I'll leave that up to them. You can see the cover is just a purple color, flat color, with an apple and a worm, pushing his way through. Made it simple and clean. Page two, on the other hand, that worm is like, kind of cozy up to the apple. Apples and worms, they do go together. Not great for us, but it's wonderful for them. Since the main focus of this page is the worm and apple, they have the most depth to them. The tree has some texture, but everything else is more or less flat. Page two, on the other hand, is a bit deeper. I have the caterpillar, preparing to drop the on to their friend. See what we're up to. Got a field of flowers at the bottom of the tree. I try to give the image some type of depth without giving it depth, because I'm trying to keep the coloration as simple as possible. Now I have one of the main characters as the centerpiece of the page. Some fruits and vegetables on top. But I truly do love this layout, especially the fact that it gives it more or less a lineup. From the vegetables leading straight down to the worm and leading to the next page. This one is just plain and simple a feel of fallen apples being eaten by a worm. It's not really that deep. I try to make it simple because this is a children's book, ages pre-K to first grade. So I'm trying to tell the story through the image as well. I'd like to know, do you think I'm telling that story? And can you guess what the story's about? Just from the images alone. I'm not a huge fan of this piece just because of its eye. Kind of look crazed, but then again, that's the idea behind the image. And I mean, there's not much to say about this. It's a great illustration. This on itself could be the cover, but I want the cover to be simple, and I want inside to be vibrant and bright and colorful for the kids. As a way to teach them can't judge a book by its cover. But that's just my opinion. Most likely, the publisher will going to change that. That's just the test cover. All right, let's move on to the other pages. I'm not done with the coloration for the floor. I don't know if I'm going to keep it this way. It's drastically different from the others where are flat. This is more of a grainy type feel. But the earth is different textures and colors, so it should be fine. Tell me what you think. Comment at the bottom if page 10 should stay this way or not. Can anyone tell me what's going on in this photo? In this illustration, can anyone tell me? If you're able to tell me in the comments, I'm going to add you somewhere as a character in my next children's book that I'm doing right now. So tell me, this page right here, what do you think is going on? I'm trying to make this page as simple as possible for kids to understand. Now this page, I like a lot. I mean, look at it. It's simplicity beyond belief. I try to keep the colors muted. I might add a bit more shade into the worm itself to make it pop more. But I like it. I like this page too. A little sass. And at the end of the book, I'm going to add different pages to the story. Like this one. It's just a simplistic version of how to draw worms. Or Argus, to be more precise. And Maya, the caterpillar. Just want to wait for the kids to have an activity after they're finished reading the book, except for vocabulary, which will happen before this, but it can't always be all work. I want them to play a little, make them color it in the way they imagine the characters would be, and hopefully draw their own characters. Make up their own stories. I like to see my readers come up with their own Argus story and tell me about it. I don't mind being entertained. I created this short video just for that. If you like what I'm doing, great. Follow me, like this video, and tell teachers and parents about it. Because this is my main focus. As I'm trying to recover from my memory issues and my physical disabilities, I'm trying to keep myself busy. And the best way I could think of is entertaining children. Although this is not a children's website, my hope is that parents and teachers will see this and say, huh, nice guy. Why not support him? And support is not a hard thing. The only thing you need to do to support this channel and what I'm doing and what I'm dreaming about is simple. Go to this site, dcoupon.com, print and save coupons. When you save money using my site, I earn a little cash. It may not be much, but times like this, it can really help save a lot of time crying. That's the best I can think of. But seriously, it'll help me out a lot if you guys go to the site, print off the coupons, or make a PDF of the coupons. Then later on, when you going shopping, you look down the list and say, huh, I need this, I need that, and print them off. It's that simple. Anyway, let's go back to what we were talking about. August and the August the worm, right? All right. As you can see, it's more or less done. I may have a page or two left, but it's done basically. I gotta do 2 more pages of drawings and a little bit of vocabulary work at the end for the students. The only thing I need now is funding. Because just in case I can't get a publisher or they change their mind when I do get one, I want to be able to make this myself. I'm determined to get this on market. Tell me what you think. All right. Talk to you.